New year, same dude with the same old issues in these comment sections. Well, first let it be known that Goku is not a stranger to wanting a fight. If he wants to fade, he will shoot you one expeditiously. It doesn't really matter how strong you are. If he thinks you're actually strong, he'll want to fight you. Even hired Hit to kill him because he wanted to have a better fight from him. Because the tournament he fought him at the first time forbade him from killing anybody, therefore holding him back. However, it's been apparent multiple times that if it's out of his league, he will back the hell out of it. Unless he has absolutely, and I do mean absolutely, no choice. One of the best examples of this shit was when he fought Cell. The second he found out he couldn't do shit to Cell, he backed off and let Gohan try this shit. And I know it was part of Goku's plan for Gohan to step up. Not only did Piccolo point out one of the major flaws of this plan, even with the realization he wanted to hop back in, but he had to wait for a sensu beam from freaking Krillin. And Cell steals the beans and Goku and them do absolutely nothing right after this shit. The fact he thought he needed a sensu beam before he would even step in just shows that his guts weren't there as much. Hell, Android 16 jumped in before him. And you got in the Buu saga, and I'm not even talking about the first fight he had with Majin Buu, which he kind of gave up just so he can try and pass it off to the next generation to be done. But even that didn't work and he had to step in anyway because Gotenks ended up getting absorbed. Talking about when Kid Buu was about to destroy the planet and they did not think at one point hit this motherfucker or Goku just instant transmission his ass somewhere else like he did when it came to Cell. Bro was so shocked all he could do was ask why while Buu just freaking did it. Then hauled full ass because this shit was about to destroy freaking Earth. Also, I like how he didn't even grab his kids. He ended up just grabbing Hercule and Dende. So far, the most fucked up example is what happened with Beerus. After getting efficiently two-tapped by Beerus in the most literal form of the definition of the term, he didn't let his friends and family be at the mercy of this motherfucker because he couldn't beat him. And he whooped their ass too. You know, it's bad when even Gohan will step up, but he didn't. Before someone that I argued with the other day said they weren't even in real danger, he was threatening to destroy the whole world along with them the whole time, waiting for Whis to get a to-go plate and shit. Bulma has been his best friend for a majority of his years on fucking Earth. He let Beerus pimp slap her unconscious. And before you said Vegeta did the same thing, guess who stepped up afterwards, unlike the other? Freaking Vegeta, and he knew who he was dealing with. And before you say, well, Goku wasn't there, guess what? At the end of the shit, you find out that Goku was there the whole time watching them get their ass whooped. So he could figure out a good strategy. Are you fucking insane? All I want to know is what the hell did this pimp slap have to do with the strategy? Bulma ain't no damn fighter. Then you got what happened with Broly after he transformed. He ended up passing that shit off to Frieza. Now to address this comment right here. Now when it came to Goku fighting Jiren, he really didn't have a choice in the matter. Jiren was the biggest threat in this tournament, so it was either fight him or lose your fucking world. But when it came to Gas, he most definitely ran in this shit. He couldn't find a way to beat him. Then Gas saw Granola getting healed and then was like, aw shit. He gotta go. So to buy time since he couldn't fight him off, he ended up using instant transmission to take him away as far as possible. To planets where people he's met before were on. Also on a side note, fuck anybody that says instant transmission changed. It's always been the same. They going from planet to planet to planet with Goku basically saying catch me if you can. Even then, the whole time it's shown fighting, he is on defense. Eventually he ends up where Whis is. That's where he ends up leaving Gas at and running away back to Cereal. Backtracking through all the places he just teleported through because he can't teleport there directly. Leaving Gas stranded with Whis because he can't lock on to Goku anymore. He's too far. Gas asks for directions to the planet, which Whis gives him for some reason, and Gas tries to fly there immediately. Which Goku even admits, hey yo, I bought us some time, let's get the fuck out of here for now. And while Goku did start the Tournament of Power, didn't know that the losers would lose their verse, which he actually shit a brick when he found out. Didn't even expect this shit was going to be a thing. So yeah, Goku got guts, but he doesn't have more guts than some of the big three. Cause replace Goku's mentality with Luffy's, and he most definitely would have punched the shit out of Beerus when Bulma got slapped. I probably wouldn't have did shit. In fact, it would have probably looked something like this. Overall, it still would have been better than nothing.